So owning a restaurant, there's so many different things you need to learn. Really, we jumped into it that my husband knows some management skills because he runs a company that he's ran for 15 years for the owner that is now retired. So he has that management skill thing. And then I worked fast food my whole young life. So I'm not great with money. I can cook. One thing my mom gave me is I can cook, but I'm not good with recipes either. So this is something I'm learning. It's all in my head. So I know what I'm doing. I make it the same every single time, but writing it down and having measurements is like, Our restaurant is like fast food based. So I basically made it to reproduce to make another restaurant. My goal is to be the next biggest chain like McDonald's. So I am gonna have to, this is my learning curve. And so we paid everything to open the restaurant. So we are not in debt, which is a way to start, which is huge. I don't know what we would do if we were in debt because there is a very small margin of profit for a restaurant, especially if you don't work there and you wanted to staff it. So there's definitely things that we're learning, like that small margin. We learned that afterwards. Working 24 hours a day, learned that afterwards. When we first opened our restaurant, like the first opening day, so many people were excited to get a tater tot restaurant because they'd never heard of it before. So we were lined up outside the door. Like we were in a mall and it was outside the mall. And I had only prepped, I had never prepped for a restaurant before. I've prepped to make dinner for people, never a restaurant. So that was very interesting because I had prepped all the food. And I'll show you where I keep my food. But I prepped it all, just that is what I had. So this is like our station, right? Right. I didn't have backup. There was no backup. I was like, there's not gonna, this is gonna last. This is gonna be good. It wasn't even full. And I really didn't know what to expect because I'd never done it before. We were jumping in blind, I tell you. So I was in the back of the house. I was in the back of the kitchen all day making more food. We felt completely overwhelmed, I tell you, so overwhelmed. We all wanted to quit the first day. But we are learning new things. And today I'm going to try to be a big girl and learn inventory. Because right now we buy so much. We just buy every day. We really don't have time. My husband works a full-time job. Like I said, runs that company outside of here at the airport. And I'm here constantly. And we have 3 children. So we really, and in between that, we're sleeping. So trying to do inventory is we just been flying off the seat of our pants, right? Let's just go. And let's hopefully every month we break even or get some money. So I'm going to try to be a big girl and do inventory. So what that would look like more in my mind is buying stock twice a week. So I do not have to go to the grocery store every day to buy green onions and cabbage and hamburger when we're out. Hamburger's our biggest seller, right? Because we got taco and donair meat to be made. So that is what I'm going to do today. I am going to try inventory and see how that goes. But yeah, it's been a learning curve and hopefully you guys can learn with us. I will let you guys know everything about the past and how the last year has gone and that we're still here. We're almost at a year mark and we haven't gone under yet. So here's to hoping.